Good morning, you guys. How are you guys doing? Happy Sunday again. Today we're gonna be doing the soft gel tips from 1 to 3, meaning I will take off the soft gel tip that I currently have and I will show you how to do it step by step, okay? First of all, we have to show that to you so that you know what if this is from what I'm having right now to have the soft gel tips applied upon, and how do you do that from having it and how do I take it off. Kính chào tất cả quý vị. Quý vị có khỏe hay không? Gần Tết rồi, tức là hình như là thêm 10 ngày nữa thôi thì là Tết Nguyên đán Việt Nam. Năm nay là năm Ất Tỵ. Chắc có lẽ mọi nhà đang chuẩn bị đón cái Tết mới và mong rằng có những cái điều tốt đẹp mới đều đến mọi nhà, tất cả các quý vị và mọi người nha. And we're gonna have I think January 29th is gonna be the year of the snake in the Lunar New Year. And so I have gotten some firecrackers, and we're gonna do some live clips for you guys to see and whatnot. It's pretty fun actually. So therefore, if you have the tips on or any kind of acrylic or any kind of product that's currently on, we can take it off together today. All right, so let me see, Frank, am I gonna have the phone real quick? See you guys tuning in, and good morning to you all. And hôm nay chúng tôi sẽ trở lại cái phần làm cái cách mà sử dụng cái soft gel tip như thế nào và cái cách mà mình tháo gỡ xuống như thế nào, cái cách riêng của Mia như thế nào. Kính mời quý vị theo dõi cùng chúng tôi nhé. Okay, so first of all, let's zoom in what I'm having on my nails today. I'm gonna show you guys the nails that I'm having. How come it's upside down? Okay, all right. So this one, I'm gonna be doing that, and I will show you how to do the this design, the 3D design right on top of it with the colored acrylic, the 3-in-1. These colored acrylic are for 3D dipping and ombre. And we have many different colors for you to play with. Đây là những cái bột màu mà trung tâm KUPA có nha quý vị. Mình sẽ dùng nó để làm những cái cánh hoa nổi ở trên cái design hôm nay nha quý vị. And first of all, we're going to be clipping this off, and I'm going to show it to you how to do that. So always turn it around and make sure that you clip, and make sure these this flash thing won't be cut, and you can't cut your client like that. So we're gonna cut it off like this, just up to but not hurting your client. Okay, these are soft gel tips that I have. All right, so that's what we're gonna have, and I'm gonna use the next. This is what I've got today in the studio, and this is the machine that the most updated one. Hôm nay Mia sẽ dùng cái máy này để mà hướng dẫn cùng quý vị nha. Okay, so when you turn it on, you see the logo is on. This is at 0 RPM multiplied by 1000. I'm gonna turn it up to number 6 right now. All right, and we're gonna go in and we're gonna just lightly going around. Okay, and I'm gonna crank it up to number 10. All right, let me see. And we're gonna grind it. Okay, this is what I would do to take it off. Okay, just bring it down, thinning it down up to, but not, not to the natural nail. And look, thinning it out all the way down. Just move it around from side to side. Mình sẽ cà nó xuống nha quý vị. Mình cà nó rất là nhẹ nhàng cho đến I'm using at the number 10 RPM by 1000 right now. Alright. Okay, mình cà xuống, đây là số 10 nhé. Nó đang là 10.000 RPM nha quý vị. So I'm gonna turn it off, and I'm gonna dust it off. Alright. I'm gonna try to achieve these that are already pre-made for you guys. How do I do that? I will show it to you, okay? Cái cách làm như thế nào để mà có được cái mẫu nail này thì kính mời quý vị theo dõi cùng chúng tôi nhé. Alright, I'm gonna do it from 1, 2, 3 so that you know what we would do with soft gel tips and how to take it off and whatnot. Alright, so with that, we're gonna clip up to, okay, all the way up to, cắt cho nó xuống sát nha quý vị. Okay, nice and clean. And I'm gonna use a piece of cotton, and I'm gonna enough to cover this. Alright, and get some acetone, and if you guys missed the beginning of how to do it, you guys can just review it and then rewind it back, and you would know. Okay, and you place it like that, and we roll it. Alright, mình sẽ đặt cái miếng bông gòn, bỏ miếng acetone lên nha quý vị. So you wrap it and you do it for yourself. This is what we're gonna do. Just like that. Just roll it up like that. Okay. Alright. So on these colored acrylic, we all have named them a very different name for each of that. Good morning, Raquel. How are you? This is Silent Disco. This is the greenish one. And I also use this as well. It's quite cold this morning, Raquel. How are you? All right, see. This is the design I will be doing today. And I will show you from A to 3 how to get there. So on these, so if you have your soft gel tips box, I always use the long square. Wonderful, wonderful. Great knowing that you're doing good as well. All right, so these soft gel tips is ultra clear and pre-roughened already, is ready to use. So it has 550 count in within these box, okay? Cái hộp mà soft gel tip này nó có tất cả là 550 cái nha quý vị. Cái này là cái long square, tức là cái shape của nó là long square. Đây là cái mà Mia luôn luôn dùng. Nhưng mà mình cũng có những cái loại khác nữa nha quý vị. Những cái loại khác giống như là almond mình cũng có luôn. These are different ones that we do have. If you want to see what available and what type of tips, please get onto our website. You're gonna see all of these and all kinds of types that you can get your hand on, okay? All right, so within these box, we have, these are the one very crystal clear. All right, so these fingers I use number, I believe this is number 2. I always use for my thumb. I know it by heart because I always do them every week for you guys to see. And number 7 always are these fingers right here. They're the same. And then this one is slightly bigger, which is number 6 that I would be using. So I'm gonna pick number 7 today. And then this one, I always use number 8. So you see, already picked out. Đây là cái hộp mà nó có tất cả những cái cỡ khác nhau nha quý vị. Quý vị có thể dùng và tìm những cái mà cái cỡ mà nó vừa với cái tay của mình, miễn là nó nhìn khi mà quý vị ướm nó lên đó, quý vị phải nhìn là từ bên trái qua bên phải, hai cái tường đó. Hi, good morning, Miss Rivera. 86. Good morning, good morning. Yes, it is quite cold here in Arizona as well. What is the temperature over there? I'm just wondering. Thank you, Miss Rivera. So, on these, okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna, when you pick out the tip that you want, khi mà quý vị đã chọn được cái cỡ mà quý vị thích và nó vừa vặn với cái đó, thì nó nằm từ ở bên trái và qua bên phải, nó đều phải, nó phải khít nhé. Nó từ bên cái bên này qua bên kia, nó phải vừa vặn. Good morning, good morning. Never realized there are tips now. Wow. Well, there are fit for nails. Good morning to you guys too. Good morning. We got quite a crowd today, huh? All right. Oh my goodness, -4. Ugh. I'm so sorry to hear that. I guess I'm not complaining anymore. Oh, Marianne, are you in the house too? I've heard that Frank saw your message and we were trying to get online this morning. Good morning to you too, Marianne. We missed you last week. Oh, in New Jersey. Oh my goodness. Where are you at, Ms. Rivera? -30. Are you serious? Oh boy. Okay, you're making me cold. All right, so let's go. I don't know. Yeah, thank you. I'm sure we have other people are tuning in as well. Our live, if you do not understand our, oh really? Yeah. Well, I think it starts snowing in up north, you know, up north, up north. Welcome, welcome, Miss Patricia. Good morning to you too. Schools are canceled for Tuesday. Yeah. Um, Not only that we have the subgel tips, but we have many shapes for subgel tips as well. Okay. And so that if you follow us and follow me demo after demo, we have shown you many different tips and tricks so that you can do your work at the salon easier. Time is money, as I always say. So when you get to the size of the softgel tip that you want, then you have to look at the side, from side to side, make sure it fits onto your finger properly. Okay, and it's just right there and on the side from here to here. All right. Yes, please check them out. And also, you can leave us your information. Inbox us, please. I don't need you to broadcast. Let me see if I have that. I think we do have the sample boxes. Do we still have some in this? Yeah, we do have. Hi, Maribel. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Wow. All right, so we can send the sample one to you so that you can try it out as well. All right. All right, so let's get back to it. Let's zoom in, Frank. Let me show them. All right, so when I pick it out, and this one from the beginning, if you want to see how I take off easily the soft gel tips, all we have to do is use our wonderful, we can use the this one made in Japan. This is our Mena Pro Next. Okay, and what we're gonna do, what I did was removing the thickness from the soft gel tips, okay, by wrapping it, all right, properly. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, so around number 5, okay, you guys. Marianne, this is for you to see as well if you miss it. This is 5 RPM times 1000. All right. And what we're gonna do is, you know, I have to thank you guys in a minute. Like, can you rack up the number for this past week views for KUPA Inc., KUPA AZ, and KUPA Vid? And let me know what's the total number. And because of you guys, we continue to do our show weekly, or I try to. There are times I couldn't because I have some stuff that I have to do. Hi, Lazandra. Hi, Mary Bell. Oh, that's so pretty, red and love. Yes, I love those. There you are. So when we remove it all the way to the bottom, you see that? It's all nice and clean now, and there's nothing left onto the natural nail. That's how you remove it properly, all right? So if you need to remove soft gel tips, or you need to remove the any acrylic or anything like that, it would be, this is the way that you're supposed to get a piece of cotton. All right, break it off and then place it onto the nail, you know, when it still have some stuff on it. All right, and then squeeze some acetone and saturate that piece of cotton on there and wrap with, I usually cut it up, you know, like this big of a piece, and wrap the nail with the cotton on and acetone on it. All right, if you miss it. All right, so that's what we would do. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. It's so much fun when you guys are interacting with us as well, and I know for those of you also watch it after we've done the live, and you continue, and I can see all the views that are viewing in. And what was our final number this last week? We passed 900,000 views for this past week alone, and thank to you. Thank you so much. Cảm ơn quý vị đã theo dõi chúng tôi, và vừa rồi thì tuần vừa rồi chúng tôi được lên tới qua khỏi 900.000 view nha quý vị. Cảm ơn quý vị rất là nhiều. Alright, so on the tips, we're gonna go in and how do we do this, and you can see the remaining of these cuticle, you can just like, you know, clip it off and stuff like that. All right, just like that. You like our red Mana Pro passport next? Yeah, that one is very pretty, huh? Alexandra? Yeah. Well, thanks to you guys. I know you guys watch it over and over again because you practice along with me as well. All right, so what do I do after this? You can push the cuticle, okay? Push the cuticle back, okay? All right, and then we're gonna roughen it, all right? We got many new faces today, and for those of you, I welcome. And we're gonna turn it on to probably around number 5, and let's zoom in a little bit, Frank. All right, so I'm gonna just like slightly going around the cuticle, roughen it, okay? Just roughen it real quick from side to side wall, okay? Và mình sẽ làm gì kế? Mình sẽ làm sần nha quý vị. Làm sần nhẹ nhẹ thôi, để tí nữa nó có cái độ bám, okay? Alright, so you're gonna need the duet lamp, alright? And turn on your duet lamp, and how do I apply it? I will show it to you. Will you be in ABS in April? I will have to ask the CEO about that. I don't know as of right now, but I will let you know once I know, okay? All right. So the next step, we're gonna put the pH balance on top of it, okay? Right there. All right, what does the pH balance do? It's gonna dry up the surface of the nail, okay? Dehydrated, so there's no moisture left, so it cannot be, see, so it won't be any kind of moisture so that it can brew any kind of fungus on top of it. Okay, yeah, thank you for liking our and loving our product. I like the base and top as well. Remember storing it in the right temperature and not too hot nor too cold. That would help it to last much longer. Okay, so the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna put primer. All right, we do have the acid free nail primer. There you are. Sau đó mình bỏ bond rồi xong rồi mình bỏ cái primer lên nha quý vị. Primer lên rồi xong rồi mình sẽ để cái đèn hơi nhanh và chuẩn bị cho cái bước kế tiếp nha quý vị. Alright. Alright. No problem. Anytime, anytime. So, what do you do when you have a tip like that? At the end right here from the manufacturer, probably the way it was cutting, all you have to do is just slightly just cut across or trim it to the length you want. All right, so I always maximize that. You know, I always want to wear as long as I want it for this. Okay, all right. So on this one, you see the roughened part right here, already pre-roughened. All we do is we're gonna go in there and we're gonna use this soft gel tips adhesive, soak off UV and LED. All right, it's very easy to use. If you wear and take it off like every week like me, this will be the best tip for you. Also, I'm gonna place it generously, covering that roughened part right there. All right, right there. See that? All right, so we're gonna turn it around. All right, and up close, please. So 45 degrees. Okay, 45 degrees, and I'm gonna go in 45 degrees just like that. Okay, and you see that adhesive moving. Okay, và mình để 45 độ nha quý vị, rồi sau đó mình để thẳng xuống. Okay, and I need to go into that light right there. This is the duet lamp. Okay, and what we need to do is place it on there. All you have to do is hold it down. All right, just like that. All right, and you're gonna need the lamp as well, but we're gonna place it on here. This is 15 seconds fast cure, and all you have to do, take it off, and it's gonna turn on the, you know, onto the regular light after the 15 seconds cure. Okay, so sau khi 15 giây nha quý vị. Cái này là đèn hơi nhanh nên nó sẽ giữ cái đó cho quý vị trong cái khoảng thời gian đó, và nếu mà quý vị muốn trở lại trong cái đèn thêm 15 giây nữa thì quý vị có thể trở lại trong cái đèn đó. Nếu không thì nó sẽ bật sáng lên như cái đèn thường ngay chỗ cái bàn của quý vị nhé. So if you need it more, and at the end of you know, the curing, you can just re-curing all that. All right, let's zoom in. All right, zoom out a little bit. You see how nice and clean? And that's all you need. And what you need after that is make sure there's nothing, you know, moving underneath here. Perfect, right? And you need to cure it for good, for a good 60 seconds, especially now the weather is crazy. Okay, it's cold, and look at that, from side to side. You see that? It hugs from side to side perfectly onto the surface of the natural nail. And that's all you needed to do, and that's you're done. All you have to do is just cure in the big light for a good 60 seconds, and that is all ready to go for you to polish. And that's it. Can you grab me the glow lamp, please? And that's all you have to do. And we can just go around the cuticle. Okay. All right. I think in Arizona it went down to 30s lately in the morning. That's the coldest. And believe me, it's really cold in the morning. It's drastically different from the, during the day. You see how the nail is just perfect. And that's what I normally wear, like for this last couple of years since we launched the soft gel tips. They're here, they're here, and I wear them every week. I take off my nails every week because of you, because I want to show you what the best products in the world. I love this soft gel tip. Thank you so much, Miss Rivera. All right. So what do I do? So nếu mà quý vị đặt 45 độ xong rồi mình đưa vô đàn hơi nhanh, sau đó thì mình hơi thêm 60 giây nữa trong cái đàn lớn nha quý vị. Xong rồi sau đó là mình có thể dũa xong rồi mình sơn thôi. Đó, nó xong, nó rất là đơn giản như vậy. Alright, so let me turn that back on to number 5. You know me too well. Yes, sometimes twice a week. Yes, I'm addicted. Yes. All right, let's go in. Let's zoom in. So you don't have to do this. Is the 5-in-1, by the way. But I'm just gonna go in and make sure there's nothing, nothing like it appears onto the cuticle and whatnot. This is just perfect, you see? So it's coming and played a part of it. I know Marianne is just crazy and I can't help it. I'm sorry. And you know what? For this year, for the Asian New Year, we have the year of the snake. So last year you saw me play with what did I do? A dragon. I drew a dragon. I will show you my, if you can go back to the last couple of live comments and whatnot, you can find my Instagram. You can see the dragon I drew on there. Okay. All right. So you can go in, and this year I did the snake. I'm not showing it to you until next week because I want to perfect it. Frank saw the first attempt and it looks really scary. I do not like snakes. I don't like snakes, period. Okay. There you are. There you are. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, I am a lover, not a fighter. So I try to do everything I can in what I love to do, as far as my job. You see how beautiful that is? Rất là đẹp luôn nha quý vị. Trong vắt trong veo. See? Yeah, that's one of the creature that I don't know, you call it reptile or what, but they are sneaking up on you and they have teeth. They will bite and venom too. So there you are. Beautiful, right? And what do? You can choose to roughen this real quick with the sanding band. and then buff it off. Please don't saturate it with water or anything. Make sure it's all dry before you apply it. So I'm gonna just apply the same color as I used before. All right, so I can show you how I do that. All right, so turn it around and place it right there up to all right. All right, and we're gonna go in and we're gonna do this. Thank you for making your time and tuning in with us this morning. And if you have any questions, please direct it to me. I will respond accordingly. There you are. I like this color a lot. All you have to do is that. Bây giờ mình sẽ sơn nha quý vị. See? Easy, like 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna go in for 60 seconds. So how do you like our tips so far? The soft gel tips, that's how you take it off and put it back on. And that's how you replace them. All right. Well, anyway, so how to take off the acrylic, it's gonna be the same way. You just have to use the e-file for that. So you bring down the thickness of the acrylic or whatever that the product on top of it, and then we can go from there. You know what I'm saying? So, nếu mà quý vị có cái móng giày hay là bất cứ một cái gì gọi là móng bột hoặc là móng gel hay là bất cứ cái gì thì quý vị cứ cà xuống cho nó thật mỏng, rồi xong rồi mình dùng cái đó để mình quấn cái tay nhá, rồi nó sẽ đừng có tháo sóng, nó rất là đau. Don't ever take off the nail with another nail. That's brutal. It can take layers of your natural nail off or your clients, and that can be very harmful to the client's nails and your nails, okay? All right, come back into this, please. See how beautiful that is. And next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mat it, okay? If you have not used our mat, it's a beautiful product and I promise you can love it. Nếu mà quý vị chưa trải nghiệm qua cái loại mà nước sơn lì mát của chúng tôi thì quý vị nên dùng nó, tại vì thử nghiệm qua nha quý vị. Vì cái này nó rất là đẹp luôn nha quý vị. I don't know if this is the mat. Okay, let's do this. Okay, before I do any kind of design, I'm gonna do the mat on top of it. All right. Used to go salon sometimes, that's how the tip was removed. Yes, and please don't do that to yourself or your client. You need to wrap it and leave it alone for a good 10 minutes. Then it would be proper. The kind of acetone that you need to use is the pure acetone from the professional nail supply, you guys. So you have to use the proper product, the right one, otherwise it's not gonna work. You ever wonder why your nails, like, you can take it off easily at the salon but not at home, because the one at Walgreens or Walmart or any of that, they don't have that pure acetone. It's, it works when you use the right product, and you have to have the patient leave it alone for a good 10 minutes after wrapping it, onto that with that cotton ball. Okay, you need to leave it alone. Like for some case, if it's too thick, you're gonna have to leave it more than that, and I promise you it will soften up and you will be able to use the e-file easily, bring it down. Okay, alright, so khi mà quý vị lấy sóng xuống thì khi mà mình gỡ sóng, cái móng tay nó sẽ làm cho cái móng nó rất là đau nha. Cái móng thật á, nó sẽ bị tổn thương rất là nhiều, nên quý vị đừng có làm như vậy. Hãy bọc nó bằng acetone thì nó sẽ dễ dàng hơn. Okay, what do I do after that? Alright, let's go in. Alright, so I'm gonna be using the nail art number 1. This is our affinity. Okay, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna create this one. Okay. Alright, and from this side, alright, I always do nail art with all kinds of different kind of tools. Okay, and I'm gonna be doing this, just something different. Alright, just like any other ones, we're gonna go in and I'm gonna show you. We're gonna go into the light for a good 60 seconds to cure it, and we're gonna bring out all of these colorful powder. Alright, so we're gonna do, so I'm gonna do the design that I did on my other fingers. Okay, so that's how you start with the branch, and you have to mat it first and then we're gonna go in. And these process, you have to be really patient, and also it's very small, so pay attention to what I'm gonna do next. Okay, alright. Cái bước kế tiếp là mình bỏ mát lên nha quý vị. Bỏ mát xong rồi mình vẽ những cái thân cây, cái đó là cái cành cây, cái nhánh cây. Rồi mình sẽ làm gì với nó? Okay, so let's start with this one. Alright, I'm gonna open up these, và từng cái cành, những cái nhánh cây, những cái hoa, những cái lá thì mình sẽ dùng như thế nào. So I'm gonna be using this beautiful brush. Yes, if you have not tried our matte polish, gel polish, you need to try it because it's perfect. It's perfect to do and prep what you wanted to do. Alright, so on this, I'm gonna place in, let's do this one first. Okay, so dip it in. This is a 3D monomer, you guys, 3D monomer, so it dries faster. All you have to do is dip in one of them, just like that. Can you do that? Leave it alone, leave it alone. Don't touch it. Mình giống như chấm bi nha quý vị, chấm bi thôi. Rồi, okay. Don't touch it, just leave it alone. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And then on the third one, okay, and then you go back. Okay, go back to that. And then go to the second one. Okay. You can do that, right? If it's too big, then you just have to do 3. Don't do more than that. Just leave it alone. Alright. Alright, so 3 nhánh nha. Thank you so much for your support. And then this one. Well, I know I can't make everyone, well, you can't please everybody. I know that, I realize that. But I love what I do, and I do what I love, and I think I'm pretty darn lucky for being able to do that. Okay, there you are. And kiên nhẫn nha quý vị, kiên nhẫn, mình làm từng cánh một, đừng có vội nha. And go like that and go back to that. Okay, there you are. And if it's not to your standard yet, just go back and just don't be afraid, but let it dry a little bit before you mold it or do anything. I will show you one of these days. I'm gonna show you again the how to do 3D roses with acrylic. Would you guys like to see that? Okay, I did a few yesterday, and I will do it again. There you are. You see that? It's very simple. Okay. And then we dip it in. Yes, it is simple, Marianne. Please say yes. I think whenever it's not snowing, can I visit you sometime, Marianne? It is too cold over there. Alright, so you can just place it like that. I'm using the 3D monomer, so it's not as runny as the other one. Đây là cái mà nước đắp bột 3D nha quý vị, chứ không phải cái nước đắp bột thường nha. Đó, mình đệm tô những cái ngày xuân là màu gì cũng được, quý vị muốn làm màu gì là tùy ý luôn. Yeah, I have to place it on. Yes, anytime. If you guys want to come by and visit me in Arizona, please let me know. Let's make it a date. I'll take you guys to Sedona. It's beautiful there. There's beautiful place in Arizona. We don't just have the desert, we also have snow, but up north. Just 2 hours from where I'm at, so it's not that far. Okay. And it's Red Mountain and everything. You see that? Just a little bit of leaf. Alright, so you guys list all the state that you guys are in, and then I will visit one by one when I can. How about that? I gotta be a millionaire first, too. I love traveling though. I think is broaden like our, you know, we won't be narrow-minded anymore, you know. If you get to visit different places, you know, there you are. See that? All right, so, oh, thank you. Thank you. I wish everyone can think that way. I love my job though. I appreciate your, you know, your compliment. All right. You see that? All you have to do using the tip of that, using that, the tip of the brush, I, I, I hope, but you know, in life you can do many things. Not everyone uh, think the same way as you do, but I appreciate that. That's kind of encouraging, very encouraging for me. I appreciate you guys. You see that? So all we have to do, yeah, you can come and travel, and I mean it. If you guys plan a visit, I don't really. How about this? I'll bring it to Sedona and we can get a cabin. Are you planning to be in Premier Orlando this year? You know, the economy been really harsh this year, so I mean this past year, so I am not sure. It is not up to me, but I would love to. I know I met quite many of you last premiere, and it was such a pleasure, uh, you know, meeting you guys in person. My goodness, like, no, I appreciate your attention. Oh, okay. Well, please, Sedona is beautiful. Sedona is beautiful, undeniable. So don't hate Sedona. I love Sedona. You see that? So we have many things that we can do to the nail. You see that? So pretty. Nè quý vị, rất là những cái cánh hoa nó rất là nhạt, nên thành ra quý vị phải cố gắng là mình kiên nhẫn một tí nha. Thì khi mà quý vị kiên nhẫn một tí thì quý vị sẽ tạo được những cái cánh hoa như ý quý vị muốn. Ok. I had coffee this morning, but I couldn't sleep through last night for some reason. I think it was too cold. Alright, need some body heat. Alright, let me see if I can do this. Like, you dip it in there real tiny, and you see that? That's how I get it there. See? It's so cool, right? And then you can just alternating in between those flowers too. It doesn't have to be, right? It might not mean anything, you know, my demo to the ones that doesn't do nails, but I'm sure it means something to you guys, right? Because I have given you many different type of tips and how to and tricks and all of that to help you out in the salon environment. Okay, so I hope it helps. There you are. Alright, so what you have to do is just like giving the middle a different color so it colored up. Alright. There you are. How do you like that? See? It is beautiful, right? Very festive. See? Oh, yes. Well, I thank KUPA for believing in me, you know, time after time and year after year. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Job security, right? Or not. And there you are. And one day, maybe, you know, if I can, I will have, I dream to have my, not just the Instagram, but you know, I want to do a channel to show you all of my nail arts, you know, and I will let you know. Oh yeah, I know. I try. No, the flowers won't pop off. If you dry it, you know, you see how it melted down to the bottom, then it won't peel off unless you intentionally like pushing it off. Other than that, it won't get off like that, okay? Nếu mà quý vị cố tình mà để mà đẩy nó đó thì nó sẽ rớt xuống khỏi cái mặt phẳng này. Nhưng mà nếu mà quý vị để cho nó chảy một tí xíu rồi xong rồi mình nắn từng cánh hoa một thì nó sẽ không bị rớt nha quý vị. You see that? It is very festive. I chose this color so it pops. All right, I will let you know. I will let you know. All right, so let's go into this one. The color scheme, you have to think about. You have to think about what kind of flowers, what kind of colors you want to do. Okay, there you are. And there you are. You see that, how it melted onto the thing? Then you can just like use the body of the brush and give it that 3D, you know. It looks easy. It looks easy. All right, real easy, but doing it is another thing. You have to have great control in your hand in order to do all of that. You see how it melted down? All right, and it looks really pretty, very pretty. Okay, you see the little tiny little ball? You have to do it. You have to do it in order to understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes we can't just do all 5 petals because it's too small. I mean, some of this would be too big and too small of the surface to fit on like all 5 petals. So nếu mà cái cánh mai á, thì quý vị biết không, nó to quá như vậy thì mình không có làm được 5 cánh đâu nha quý vị. Nhiều khi mình chỉ làm được vài cánh thôi. Nếu mà 5 cánh thì là nó không có đủ. Cái này nó rất là bé. Festive, right? Now, I want to see your work after, you know, seeing me doing it. I want you to do it and show it to me. What you can do, what you've learned from me. Yes, I do. This is the odorless monomer right here. That's the color of the odorless. Okay, this is the 8 ounce. We also have the 2 ounce bottle as well. And even with the traditional ones, it's not that smelly at all, you know, comparing to most. Okay, and then I want to practice acrylic more, but monomer really bothers my, I know. I highly recommend that you buy a good uh, humidifier. Not humidifier. Air. What is that called? The pure air purifier, and place it next to your station, so it sucks in all of those bad smell. I always have that next to my, built in the wall at the salon, and believe me, you're gonna need that. Yeah, I don't know what brand it was, but I always have one since I've been doing nails. I always have one sitting next to me to help me out, because it is not good to breathe in all the chemical. I do. You have to protect your health first too. There you are. See? Yeah, buy one and place it next to you so you protect your lungs first, okay? Can you guys do all this? It looks good, right? Easy. Quý vị thấy dễ không? Dễ làm nha. Quý vị thử đi, thử xong rồi cho Mia biết là đã thử nghiệm về thành công được bao nhiêu. Nó dễ thôi, Mia nghĩ là quý vị ai cũng có thể làm được. Believe me, it's not that hard. I think Frank can do it too. Right? Sometimes I wonder, because I never seen him do any of these. There you are. There you are. And you make the leaves. Yep. You're gonna need some kind of hand. I know the silicone hand is, or the finger, it would be scary too. I would never have that thing on my bed. I won't be able to sleep. That'd be scary. And you can, due to the fact that you have the surface in the back is the what is it called, like the mat, so therefore it's easily just like wipe off while it's still, wet. See that? All right, there you are. Rồi mùa xuân về là quý vị có thể làm những cái hoa này và mình làm trên tay của bản thân, hoặc là mình có thể làm cho trên tay khách nữa, rất là dễ dàng nha quý vị. Nếu có vấn đề gì thì quý vị cứ tìm Mia nha, Mia sẽ giúp cho quý vị làm. Đấy. There you are. Wow, that's good. It's just a thought for the New Year's, so see that? And that's what we needed to do. Alright. Oh, make sure that you protect your immune system. I've been trying that. It's Mancura honey, and it's really helped. It warms my body up, and it really helped my tummy, and help me to sleep. Except when it's too cold, and no, even have the heater on, uncomfortable. There you are. That mancura honey, and then a little bit of lemon, and it will help you. Alright. Mùa này rất là dễ bệnh nha quý vị. Dùng chanh với lại mật ong á, mình uống nóng, pha cho nó nóng, không cần phải uống trà cũng được, nhưng nó giúp cái sức nó giúp cho cái sức đề kháng của quý vị tốt hơn nha. Alright, one more dot into that thing. It's all about dotting really, but you have to control it with this tool right here. Isn't that beautiful? Very festive, you guys. Alright. So one more hand. Do you want me to do one more fingers, or do you want me to let you go? Your vote. You want to try? I'm Mexican, and yes, honey and lemon is such a good remedy. Yes, and some I believe some what is that, ginger as well. My grandma always say ginger always warms your tummy up, and she is not wrong. But anyway, so okay. More. All right, last one. Okay, last finger. And next week, what do you want to see next week, so that I can thank you. What would you like me to demonstrate next week? The what? Snake? Oh my goodness, that thing is not easy to do, Frankie. I can show to them the actual snake that I've done, but I don't know if we have enough time to complete it. It is very lengthy. It's scary. I did the snake like first attempt, but I'm like not even wanting to look at it. Valentine's design. Oh my goodness. Really? Okay. You want to do it on acrylic or it doesn't matter? Valentine's design. I can do a lot of Valentine's design. I like red. I love red. Used to be my most favorite color, but as I got older, I like blue as well. Electric blue. I like purple as well. I like purple as well. There you are. Surprise us. Okay. All right. I will try to surprise you. I will show you how to make a heart so easy. So easy. Just a dotting tools and you would be done. See? Don't you love that? See how it melted down? Nào quý vị thấy không, khi mà nó đã nhiễu xuống, bắt đầu nó trước khi nó hình thành mà nó tan chảy ra như vậy, trước khi mà mình tạo thành nó thì nó sẽ bám nha quý vị, nó không có bị rớt ra. Alright, so sometimes in this business we have to be creative, and if you're not creative then you can't be in it and last in it for too long. And there you are. And you gotta have a creative, and also you gotta know colors as well. And if you don't have that, that's fine too, but you just have to copy different colors and then until you create your own. Okay, see that? So cool, huh? Yeah, it looks easy, but trust me when I say it's not easy to pick up that small and control that small of a ball, or be able to create that ball of acrylic that small. It's not easy at all, believe me. But I will listen to that, and next week I will definitely get into like some of the design for Valentine's already. That's scary how time goes. Time flies. There you are. And I'm serious. Please plan out this year when you guys gonna come. I mean, let's make it a date or something, and you guys can come and visit us in Arizona, and I can do a lot more than that. Maybe I can do a class in person. How about that? And then you guys have a reason to come to see me. I thought of that a while ago, but I didn't have the time yet. But I will make that time for you guys. Alright. And you can tour our repair center. This like, that's Frank's home. He managed that. Yes. Liking it so far? Easy, right? Easy peasy. You can do it. All right. So if you have, this is one of our brushes. It's actually, should I say it out loud? Should I say it out loud, or or I don't want stalkers, Yes, he is next door to me. There you are. So I am done. All 5 fingers, you guys. Look at that. 5 ngón nha quý vị. See that? That's cool, isn't it? And that's just yeah, he and I are next door neighbor. How about that? So if you see me, you're gonna see him too. All right. So there you are. Okay. Đây là 5 ngón tất cả nha quý vị. I don't know why, but my pinky and my ring finger always love each other. Like they have to hug each other, and it won't leave it alone. It won't separate. There you are. Thank you. So I did it. I did it from scratch for you guys on this one, taking it off, wrapping it, how to apply the soft gel tips, and create the designs. So I hope you've learned something from me today. Cảm ơn quý vị đã theo dõi cùng chúng tôi ngày hôm nay. Và nhân dịp xuân về thì chúng tôi đã làm những cái nhánh mai và những cái màu sắc thật là gọi là rực rỡ cho mùa xuân về. Cảm ơn quý vị đã theo dõi. Hẹn gặp lại quý vị trong các chương trình tuần tới nha. But thank you so much for tuning in, and for many of you that watching and tuning in with me, saying hello. I really appreciate your attentions and continuing that love for me and KUPA products. And as much as I don't want to say goodbye, but we'll see each other next time. Until next time, so please take care of yourself and each other because it's really cold out there. And I I will see you next week with the Valentine's design. Okay. Until next time, thank you so much. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Goodbye.
Thank you.